Well, tomorrow is a big day. I'm getting ready to reinstall my concrete pavers, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about, kaboom, I'm gonna install this timer. It's a dimmer. So you turn it off down here, and then there's a dimmer paddle right there. And the cool thing with this is it's not a single pole dimmer. I can hook it up as a single pole, or look at that, three-way. That's where there's two switches in the wall at different locations. And in this room, I've got these can lights all the way around here, and I think at night it would look cool to have these dimmed down, like when you're watching TV or something. And so I'm going to put this in. I'm going to put it in at the bottom of the stairs. Come down the stairs. This dimmer switch is going to be right here. So that's what I'm going to do on this particular video. You want to see that? I have never installed a three-way dimmer before, so I'm curious how the wiring is going to be in there. And this particular dimmer is set up that way. Not all dimmers are three ways. So, and I talked to the store, and I says, I was pretty sure of the answer. I was like, can I put a dimmer on this one and leave the other three-way switch alone? And they said, yeah, you can do that. So this one here is just going to be an on-off for these lights. Okay? And then I'm going to have the dimmer over there. And if you wanted a three-way dimmer at both locations, you can do that too. There's a way to do that when you wire this up. So I'm curious how that's going to work. If you want to see that, stick around. First thing I had to do was turn the lights off at the breaker, and I've done that. And you know what? I'm not sure exactly what these two switches are all about. And I'm pretty sure they're connected to the same circuit as that. I don't know that 100% for sure. More times than not, they are. And look at that. Somebody tried to fix that cover plate, because hear that creaking noise? That's because they put it on so tight. They did that and they cracked it right here. This cover plate is cracked. Dabbity nabbit. I'll have to make note of that next time I'm at the store, get a new one. See there? It's cracked and somebody tried to glue it back together. Silly rabbit. Now if I had a three-way cover plate somewhere else in a less conspicuous area, I could change covers and bring it over here. But I don't. Okay, so this is the three-way. It's off right now. And hopefully there'll be enough room in there, back behind there, to install the other. Oh shoot, I should have, that's where it was before, right like that, and right there. The last time I put a little pencil mark and that just kind of helps me figure out where the other one goes. if it's not perfect in there, that's okay. I can slide it around. Okay. Good Lord. Okay, so that's what you're going to have. There's a copper ground wire, the red wire, and 2 black wires. I'm not going to disconnect that just yet. I'm going to take my dimmer and gotta get it opened. I don't know how many times I've opened up a plastic container like this with my tin snips. That's just the way to go. You know? Okay, come on. What's up? I can do it right here. That's the hardest part of this entire job, is to get this out of the box. Alright? Good Lord. Come on. There she be. Look at that. I'm gonna may have to read the directions on this one. Here's some wire nuts, and they always give you directions. Okay, so I'm probably going to need to look at the directions, because over here we've got a red wire and 2 black wires. The ground. Let's take a look at this. Got a red wire, a black wire, a red and white wire, and a green wire. The green wire is the ground, we know, right? So I've got to read and see, is the red and white wire going to be like the black wire, the 2 blacks, or is I'm going to guess that's what it's going to be, but it could be the red is going to be considered a black and black, and this one will be the red. I don't know just yet, because I've never installed one of these 3-way dimmers, a lit or a 3-way dimmer switch like this before. Okay, so yes, I'm going to read the directions. Always a good thing to do. Okay, the red is going to be considered a black wire, and this black wire obviously is going to go to black. So one of the black wires is going to there, the other black wire is going to the red, and the red and white wire, see it's got a little white strip on it, we're going to connect that to the red one that's coming onto that switch. Usually the red one is the one that goes over to the other 3-way to make it a 3-way, and the 2 black wires are considered the powers for the switch. Okay, so these on the new one, I don't know why they did red. They could have just done black and black, but for some reason they decided to do that. Okay. All right, so now I can go ahead and unscrew these. And I think I'm going to leave the ground wire. Well, it doesn't really matter. I can take the ground wire off first. I've got the power all off. But if for some reason there's other power in this junction box, I don't think there is. I'm not quite sure where these 2 go. I've never been able to figure that out, and they might be power down to half of an electrical outlet or something. I do have a set of plans for this house that was given to us when we purchased the house. And I can look on the plans and see under the electrical plans and look at these two and see where those go. That's what I should do. And you know what? If you don't have a set of plans for your house, you can get some. I'll make another video on that later.